So a few months back, I saw an advertisement for Musiversal where they were promoting a monthly fee for unlimited remote recording sessions. And I was very intrigued. I signed up for it and I was put on a wait list. Today, I finally got the email inviting me to come to join the unlimited monthly plan. And it's $199 a month. I am going to sign up right here, right now, to see if this is worth the price, to see how these remote sessions go. I do have quite a few songs that I was going to start recording and sharing on this channel, kind of what I'm doing with the pre-production, writing, recording, mixing, all of that. But I thought, you know what? I'm a man with limited time. I got 2 toddlers. I do have a full-time job. I'm doing this YouTube channel. And so having a little bit of help, especially if I can just pay one flat rate to have access to all different kinds of musicians that help me build out my productions, I think is a really, really intriguing offer. So I'm going to dive in here and sign up. You are going to see that this is not a sponsored video. I am not being paid or asked to promote Musiversal. I am doing this on my own dime. You will see me input my own credit card information. You won't see the numbers, but you'll see me sign up and you can follow along. These are going to be the next series of videos for this YouTube channel, is me kind of using this service, writing songs and seeing how it turns out. Because this year I definitely want to write, record, and release more music. And this could be a helpful service to get me across the finish line more often than not, and to be able to outsource and rely on others and kind of free up some of my time to focus on what I really want to do, which is just writing and releasing music. I don't want to get all bogged down in all the editing, mixing, mastering, other arrangements. So I'm really curious to see how this pans out. So I'm just going to go ahead, go to subscribe now. Takes you to your free account, which I've already signed up for. So I'm just going to log in. As you can see here, they have a list of a bunch of different types of musicians and engineers. So you can get a producer, bassist, guitarist, all kinds of things. So I'm very excited to see how this actually works and to see if you can actually get your money's worth, because I'm kind of wondering if you sign up, but then you can't actually book people for like a month out or 2 months out. And then you're just kind of stuck, having to pay that $200 just to get someone to do a session for you. But we'll find out on this channel. So we're going to go ahead, credit card, pay $199 per month. I'm going to input in my credit card information. All right, everything's in. And I'm going to subscribe. There it is. It clears. Unlimited. Next billing date is going to be on July 1st. I am in. So if I want to go to explore, looks like I can come in here and book a session. Kind of want to go with maybe a producer. Let's take a look for pre-production. What is add-on? Available as an add-on service and charged separately from your subscription. So that's kind of not awesome. I don't like the fact that it's advertised as unlimited, but then you have a la carte options that you'd have to pay for. So if I wanted an arrangement or transcription, I have to pay for that separately. But creates professional materials for sessions, chord charts, harmony and melody stems, files delivered at the end of the session day. So say like I want to do that. Let's see how fast I could get in. So I could get in on the 7th. And then it looks like about 2 weeks lead time, gives you plenty of options. It's kind of a bummer that a lot of it is during the day, because for people who may have a day job, not necessarily the best, because you're kind of, I guess you could book it during your lunchtime, but depending on how long these sessions go, that's not super helpful. And they don't have anything for this particular service on the weekends. So let's go ahead and check out if that's kind of the case for all of these. Mix session is an add-on. Huh. So mixing is not included, at least for this guy. Kind of curious how many of these are custom quote. Why would there be a custom quote? Let's take a look. If I wanted a bass player, again, it's kind of, see, this one has a little bit more flexibility, which is pretty cool. Let's see here. How many of these? Let's see, like a drummer. No double kick. Okay. I don't need double kick on my songs. This is a little bit more manageable if you want to do really early morning. Huh. Interesting. So yeah, it looks like if you're going to really take advantage of, just based on this right now, I mean, you have to be available during the day for a lot of it. Some early morning sessions, which is better for those who may work a 9 to 5. There's a lot more availability for this. So it definitely seems like if you're going to get the most out of this, you're going to have to really know what you're looking for and plan in advance. Because if you're just kind of, willy-nilly and just kind of going ad hoc, you might only get like 1 or 2 sessions in a month, which could be worth the money. But if you really want to take advantage of this whole monthly deal, so I think you can book up to 4 at a time, like to really, plan in advance. Let's see here. Mixing engineer. It's all add-on. Mastering engineer. All right. You can get a master and mix advice. And mastering for vinyl. That's pretty cool. I'm into that. Mastering you probably don't need to be there for, so you could just book it. So as you can see, there's a lot of different options in here. Some of these are going to be, need a music producer to handle your project in harmony with your unique needs, kickstart, call, arrangement. I don't think that this is part of the unlimited either. So there's a lot of upselling going on in the unlimited plan. If you're not, so things like, I was kind of hoping for like a mixing package, just because, I love mixing, but it can take up a lot of time. And sometimes you just you want fresh ears on your arrangement, but it looks as if that's not going to be the case. We have comping and tuning and audio editing. I wonder what audio editing, what that means. I wonder if they can do drum timing. I don't know how you feel about drum timing, but I think that in contemporary, like pop music, drum timing is kind of a thing you need to do. I don't like doing it. I actually don't have Pro Tools anymore. So I use Beat Detective, but I don't use Pro Tools because of the whole subscription thing. Don't like it. So kind of interesting to know if you could outsource the audio editing. I am excited about outsourcing tuning, because tuning I do not like doing either, but it's kind of one of those necessary evils. All right. Well, I am excited to see that there's quite a bit of options in here, but again, there's also those upsells. I am going to start doing a little bit of pre-production demoing and just maybe book some time with this producer and then go from there and just kind of get an idea of maybe like what we can kind of work out and just kind of see what happens. It'd be kind of fun just to bounce some ideas off of somebody else and to see how this service works and go from there. But I will be documenting this, so make sure to subscribe and like this video, as well as hit that bell for more notifications. I will be making videos as the process goes on to see if Musiversal is worth the money or not. And you are going to learn from, my experience with it. Leave a comment below if you've used any services like this before and what your results were like. I know that the idea of recording remote is kind of fun because you don't need to go anywhere, but it's also kind of one of those things where you're not getting the energy of the person in the room. So I am interested to kind of really dive deeper into this. I would love to know your guys' thoughts. Hope you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.